Hello guys, welcome back to the next video. Before I start, I would like to apologize for not posting a video for over a month. This was because I was out on vacation to visit my parents and I wanted to give them undivided attention, so that's why I wasn't posting. And I do have videos recorded which I just have to edit and post, which I'm gonna be doing over this weekend. Plus, there are few things that got added over the month, so I'll be making videos for those as well. So, topic of this video is the new update that came out. No, it's been a while. This update came out. Today is already what 7. This update came out on 23rd. So, anyway, let's dive right into it. First of all, they have added Archipelago raid update, which it desperately needed. So, first things is they added Archipelago Hunt on day 3 of Archipelago raid, which is basically the last day of phase 1. That particular day, usually mostly you're not fighting, and most of the fight already happened on first 2 days, and having this particular event on that day is good. It says that special zombie armies will spawn in center zone of the map, which is basically where Lush Sanctum is, level 8 village, for most people who know it by that. Kill them to earn points. Now, okay, you'll get points to them. Legion bonuses that can be used in phase 2 will be given based on Legion points. Legion point ranking when the event end. Okay, so Archipelago Hunt is gonna be an additional event, and zombies are gonna spawn in the center zone where level 8 Lush Sanctum is. You kill them to collect points. At the end of phase 1, before factions are decided, you'll get Legion rankings. Whichever Legion get the most points will have some kind of bonuses that they can use in phase 2. So I would like to see how this works. So far this is how it reads. So there will be some bonuses for killing those. So it's an added incentive, and if you have been fighting a lot during the island, this is gonna be another way to collect some points. I hope it's gonna give you some points towards the entirety of the island event as well. So that's one. Secondly, they're optimizing the matchmaking. Commander equipment and hero armaments will be taken into account. They were not taking into account this whole time. This is extremely stupid. I mean, really, 2 players, say T5 players, both 70 million, good amount of troops. One have really jacked up armaments and equipment, one does not. They are not fighting on the same level at all, by any means. And that wasn't taken into account this whole time. I mean, they're actually adding it, so if implemented correctly, I see it'll do a lot of good. Say, for example, if we have 2 really jacked up players in an island, we don't want them to be in, say, gold or azure, or gold or crimson. You want them to be opposite each other in gold and jade, so they can fight. Otherwise, mostly, as we all have seen, they're gonna become allies and they're gonna kill the other 2 legions when they become a faction as well. It's gonna be a very unfair game, which happened a lot. So I really hope that they implement it correctly, but them not taking this into account this whole time was really, really bad. At least now they are doing it, so that's good. Another one is adding push notifications when base warehouse refresh. Okay, for this Usually for any application you need to have notifications on for that particular app, then you'll receive push notifications. So to have this feature work for you, make sure you have push notifications on for Doomsday. I want to see how this goes, but yeah, this is really good to have. Next is island raid ranking will be displayed at the end of the event. I hope this is Legion based, but because faction, it does make sense. Whoever gets the level 8 Lush Sanctum will have rank 1, but still, let's see how this one goes. Optimized the level 8 Lush Sanctum first capture reward. All commanders of the same faction can receive it. This, I think, I did mention it as one of the bugs that they had in Archipelago Raid in one of my previous videos, because it does make sense to, if you as a collective faction, capturing a particular village, same way you have level 6 and 7, you are capturing it as a legion, entire legion gets the reward. It does make sense that entire faction gets the reward if you're capturing level 8 as a faction. Again, I would consider it as a bug fix. This was supposed to be the case, so that's good that they caught it and fixed it. Next is alliance system optimization. I heard a lot about this ever since I came back from my vacation, so I did wanted to read this. It says players can join any region's alliances, and players can stay in alliance when immigrating. So basically, long story short, you can be in any region and join any alliance that you feel like. You will get all the help that the alliance offers, all the alliance gifts, and all the technology buff, except for the territory buff that you get. Obviously, if you're not on territory, you won't get it. But any other buff that comes from alliance technology, you will get it. So this is good. I would say good or bad. I have mixed feelings about this. But yeah, one thing that many people did pointed it out, I tested it myself. You cannot make any territory in the new or any other region outside of the parent region of the alliance you're part of. So if you're in R4 and you're not in the region where the alliance is located, you immigrate out to any other region, you cannot build anything. Just to be sure. So you can definitely take part in region events like Top Commander, for example. You can definitely take part in that and get whatever heroes you want. Most people are gonna, I can see, abuse it to the point that they move to a particular region where they know, there are very few spenders, or the region itself is a low spending region. It's easier to rank well in that particular top commander of that region, and you get the hero that you would like. So that would be one case. But overall, another point is join events. Players can join events such as Archipelago Raid, Recovery of Pompeii, and Alliance League. Okay. So both Archipelago Raid and Recovery of Pompeii are the kind of events where you have to, teleport to a particular arena to play that event in. So you don't have to be in Alliance territory per se for that particular event. So it makes sense. But events like, say, Antpeed, obviously it takes place in the Alliance territory, so you have to be in the region. So that goes without saying. And Dark Seal, obviously you will have to play it between the three regions that are part of that particular match. you definitely can still go to a different region and help out for field support if you like, but mostly you're not gonna receive any points for that, or join any rally per se, because technically you're not part of any alliance over there. You have to actually leave your existing alliance and join any particular alliance to play or take part in the rallies, but there will be restriction. They did not say anything about the restriction in these points, so I'll assume that the 12-day restriction that they always 12 or 14 days, something like that. They have more than 10 days restriction now, so that is still there. So that will take in effect on any of those events that you're gonna play in. But yeah, Alliance League, Island, and Pompeii, you can play. Seems like, which is not, I would say, unfair. This is pretty much okay. Now, yeah, the first two are the one that kind of concerns me. This can be potentially abused a lot. So, okay, let's move on to the next one. They are releasing 2 heroes, which are going to be part of the next Top Commander that's coming on Monday. I will make videos on those 2 heroes. I've been asked a lot of questions about them. Are they good or bad? I have taken a cursory look on them, but I'm going to take a deeper look and make videos on them today. So I'll be working on them after this video. So keep a lookout for those 2. Now we have new squad skin Galactic Battleship, and new troop skin Rider Squad Hacker. Okay, I'll show them right now. Mass deployment, I did check this one. So okay, bug fixes. Let's go over 4, 5, and 6. First, let's see the Galactic Battleship. Okay, this is how it looks like. To be precise, it does look okay. Nothing too bad. But then I saw this. Okay, play this. How does it look on field? I have seen better skins than this for sure. Like, this is a zombie game, and it kind of looks interesting to have a very, you can say, science fiction kind of a skin in a zombie game. Anyway, so that is this skin. I do like the dragon. It's a mechanical dragon, but still pretty cool compared to this. So I'm most likely not gonna go for this one. I don't have this. Most likely I'm gonna get this. This is good actually. This looks really good on field. Next is new troop skin, which is this one. Again, very much science fiction with a cyborg arm and stuff like that. The buffs, not pretty good. There are skins like this one, they have better buffs. Let's see, this is how it's gonna look on field. Earlier, so this is one of the yellow skins again. The first one that came out was for ranged, and they kind of shine on the field. You will spot them very quickly. And when this particular skin came out, the moment we see yellow on the field, we kill it. We knew that it's a ranged squad, and we killed that. Now, since then, they introduced one for infantry, a little bit yellow, and now for riders. In a way, they're trying to make sure that it's not that identifiable on the field. But again, this kind of, you know, shines out on the field that okay, something yellow is moving, while as this one, or let's say this one, they kind of blends in more with the view. They don't stand out that much. But again, I'm not a very big fan of this particular skin that came out, so not sure about that. Another thing is mass deployment. I don't have any queue right now to test it on, but let's see. Yeah, I cannot test it. Yeah, but I can tell what this particular update is. Basically, when you have 5 marches as part of your mass deployment queue, the one that is on top is gonna go out first, and the one at the bottom will get out of your shelter the last. Originally, it was all of them are gonna come out at the same time, but now you can basically plan it out, like which march you wanna hit first to the target and which one you wanna, hit the last. For example, you would want to have the first couple of marches to be infantry because they are most tankiest. You want them to hit first, so the other heavy damage dealing squads will be flanking and killing the target first. So that is one way to deal with it. Secondly, again, infantry is slow, so you would want riders to be one of the last ones. Riders are ranged, and that way you'll be like all of the marches except for the very first one, which you want the target to hit first, the second to fifth. Most likely you can arrange them in a way that all of them are hitting the target all at once, which obviously you would want to have, so that each one of them don't take any one of them don't take more damage than they should. Anyway, so that's one, I can see a good use of it. I still like all the squads to, get out at once because I saw use of them. I basically made my squads in a way that I use them accordingly, but yeah, most likely I'll get used to this one too, and not that bad actually. So this was my take on the latest update. I'll make the hero videos now, but if you have any questions or queries regarding this particular update, or you think that I missed something, do let me know in the comments, or we can have a healthy discussion about this. Apart from that, this is it for this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.